Good morning. Can you guys hear? Can you hear me okay? Melanie, good morning. Happy Saturday. Can you hear me okay? I am playing the playlist from yesterday and I was going to turn it off, but then I started listening. I started listening to it and I was like, these are everything that's being said right now is so beautiful. Like, can you hear that? Can you guys hear it? You can hear the music, you can hear Four Horns Farm, and you can hear Verness. It sounds so beautiful to me. I'm playing their playlist from the contest yesterday, and I was gonna turn it off, but I'm gonna let it play. I think it's beautiful. So, but can you hear me okay? I don't want it to overpower what I'm saying. Welcome to the live chilling with Lanini. And who else came in? Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So I want to talk about today is my beat day. Silver City Dude, good morning. Welcome to the live. I have the playlist playing from yesterday, so I hope that I have permission from everybody that I'm playing their playlist to put this on my live this morning. But I hope that it's not overpowering what I'm saying, and I hope you can hear me okay. But I'm gonna move through it. But if you guys ever get to a point where is you can't hear me versus what's playing, let me know. But we are going to be talking about the importance of breathing. I covered this just a little bit. I believe it was the beginning of this week, but I want to talk about it a little bit more because as I go into some people's lives, especially, they're talking about some of the nervousness that they feel just going on live alone. And then, honestly, people don't really breathe right. And so I Googled it. And sorry, I had to leave so suddenly yesterday in the middle of our conversation, Green Organic Lab. And that's okay. We're living our lives. Like we can't afford. I mean, we can't cancel out what's going on in our lives so we can, stick around in somebody else's lives. I completely understand. I just left the live right now just to come on and make sure that I feel my obligation to do something that I set out to do. I promise to come on live. It's in my schedule every morning, 7 days a week. So I'm here and chilling with Lanini says, my name is so long. You can just say Lanini. I'm okay. I'll just call you Lanini though. I hope I'm saying that right. Am I saying that okay? So we're going to talk about breathing and of course the juice of the day. Today is my beat day. So I'm going to be having beats. Let me put that up here. Juice of the day. Beets, carrots, pineapple. Oh, I didn't spell carrots right. Congratulations, Melanie, the moderator. You got over that hump. She is now in the 1K club, and congratulations. You deserve that. Let's see. Pineapple. Super Day 44, welcome to the live. We are going to be talking about the importance of breathing. And a lot of times when we are in situations, we won't breathe through it. And so If we, it's normal for us to be nervous when we are about to do something. That's normal. It's normal for our heart rate to beat a little bit harder. It's normal for us to feel nervousness when we are about to do something or anxiousness. That's normal. But getting through it is another thing. So, how did you get through it? Did you breathe through it or did you hold your breath? A lot of us, like, I'm so guilty of it. Um, Let me just put this really quick before I forget. I've trained to breathe for meditation and fighting. So, for people who don't know, it sounds real strange to hear someone say, you don't know how to breathe. Yeah, it's true. This is so true. And this is one of the things, especially if you meditate and you stay in prayer, you are learning how to breathe. It's a focus that you do. And it's something that, I do. I get nervous before I go on live. I know to some of y'all that might seem really like, because some of you guys have said I seem so natural and, I'm okay with it. But no, no. Every single time I do, right before I hit the live button, I take a few breaths and then I'm like, okay, lights, camera, action. But let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's pull up some stuff here on Google that talks about breathing, right? And if you know something about breathing, go ahead and drop what you know. So first, the definition of breathing is the process of taking air into and expelling it from your lungs. So that is what breathing is all about. Taking it into your lungs, taking into air and expelling it from your lungs. So I don't know if you guys notice this, but sometimes you will hear me take breaths like that throughout the live. It's not a silent breathing. You'll hear me say, that's me breathing. That is me taking in that air and expelling it. But what I want to talk to you about is if you ever faced in situations, like if you ever get to a point where you are put on the spot, or you ever, pulled over by a police officer, let's just say. The importance of breathing through those situations instead of going crazy and holding your breath. This can, hey Cassie C, welcome to the live. We are talking about, on Fridays and Saturdays, really every day, but on Fridays and Saturdays, I choose a topic to talk about. And I call this the Milk Cafe on Fridays and Saturdays because I choose a topic that I think will help for better living. So today we are talking about the importance of breathing because um, I think it just happens to be very important. Most of us are breathing. We know that we are because we're still living. But are you doing it the right way? Are you breathing the right way? Are you giving your brain the appropriate oxygen that it needs to thrive? Because that's why we breathe, oxygen to the brain. Once you stop breathing, you cut that off, the oxygen to your brain. And depending on how long that oxygen is cut off from your brain will determine how your brain functions. See, a lot of people don't connect that, even in day-to-day lives. That you hear playing, if you just came in, is a few playlists that I'm playing right now, and I decided that I liked it. It's beautiful. I have Marlon the Music Channel playing. I have Four Horns Farm playing, and I have Candy Shell's Corner playing, and I think there's one other playing, but that's what you hear. They're all going at one time, and I thought it was beautiful. just all together because everybody, I have trained myself as a parent of many to multitask my brain, and that's what breathing right will do. So I'm hearing the music, I'm hearing the message in Candy Shell's um, playlist, and I'm also hearing Four Horns Farm. I'm hearing what she's saying all at one time. So it's so beautiful. And Vern is talking about the importance of credit. And Marlon's music, Four Horns Farm is talking about her pigs. Can y'all hear it? Yeah. So this is how I sleep at night. I'm telling you. But anyway, the music is beautiful. I love it too. But when you hear everything, it's like a harmony. It's like a harmony all together. Like I think that what Vern is saying about credit is so beautiful. It's like music to my ears. So if you guys haven't checked her, please go see her. She talks about some very valid, awesome issues that are going on. So let's go back to our breathing though. So let's go to how to breathe. I don't know if you guys know how to breathe. So let's talk about that. How to breathe right. So, I'm on Google. Thank you so much. I do right by myself. I take pretty good care of myself. Thank you for saying that, Cassie. I am a juicer, and so I seriously believe that if you're seeing this glow is from my ring light and the oils that I put on my face. I use what do I use? I use a lot of oils on my skin, especially because I'm very sensitive. My skin is really sensitive to soaps and lotions, but it responds very nicely to oil, essential oils. So I have this one that I've been using, this lavender oil that I got from, where did I get that from? Ross. Do y'all have a Ross? I use that, and because I believe that when you work on yourself internally, when you heal yourself from the inside, that it'll shine through your skin, and it'll shine through, that way. So I work on the inside with my juice first. And so if you breathe it right too, that'll help you out. So let's talk about this. I'm on Google and I typed in how to breathe better. And the first thing that came up was inhale slowly through your nose so that your stomach presses against your hand. So you're going to sit up straight. You're going to put your hand on your stomach and you're going to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Try that. Let's do this together, you guys. Inhale. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Silver City dude, you were the one talking about special needs children and being disrespectful. You gotta do this. I know I'll try to come back. So I want you to make sure that you practicing how to breathe when you faced in a situation and somebody has you on the spot right now. Right now, I need to know why you was doing this and how come you was doing this. I need an explanation now. First of all, just know that you don't have to give nobody no answers right away, even police officers. You can take your time and you can breathe through it first before you give them an answer. And they should not hold that against you because A lot of times we respond so quickly. We respond so quickly that we forget to breathe. And it's like, you know what? I need to think about what I'm about to tell you. I need to think about the consequences that are about to come out of my mouth. I need to think about these things. So breathing through this will help you. And sometimes you don't have to give people answers. You can just say, you know what, I don't know. Let me breathe through that first. So much better. So much better. Breathe through it. I know it looks crazy, but I'm telling you, you can get through it. You can get through all kinds of situations, whether it's in your best interest or it's not in your best interest as an outcome. You still don't have to feel like crap. Just breathe through it. Hold that and then let it out, child. So, I create these stress-free zones for a reason. We're not going to be on here arguing about nothing. We're not going to be arguing with people. We're not going to be creating situations in our organs that can mess us up, you know? Like the importance of breathing and the importance of taking care of yourself and loving on yourself is to make sure that your life is extended. Am I? Am I buffering? Okay. Breathe through that. Breathe through that. I'm breathing through the buffering, Cassie. Okay, how am I? Am I still buffering? How's that? Is that better? Let's see. How's everybody doing? Are we all breathing? Okay, how's it? Is it still buffering, Cassie? Who's still in here with me? Did everybody leave? This is not a popular topic. Look, the sun is out. So I like what Verna's saying right now. Can you guys hear that? She is talking about not to take a break on some things, take a break on chocolates and alcohol and stuff like that. Fasting. I'm breathing right now. Okay. I'm just taking a moment. I'm not responding. It's one of those kind of mornings, Melanie. Getting my life together through this breathing right now and not responding. You don't have to respond. Some days I might just come on here and just be silent and just breathe. Breathe through it. Just welcome everybody on in. Good morning, the Dream Family. The family dream. I said it all backwards. Good morning. Welcome to the live. We are breathing. I am breathing. And I am listening to 4 different playlists. I'm listening to 4 different playlists right now. And sometimes it's crazy how I can do that. I think that, and my children absolutely hate it. Like they can all be in 4 different rooms and I can hear what everybody is saying. And it's just like, where did this gift come from? So I'm breathing through that. We are breathing. Do you know the correct way of breathing, the family dream? Breathe through your nose and then exhale through your mouth. This is going to be very interesting on a replay. Whoever replays this back is going to... I'm in that mode this morning where it's just like, okay. I'm just breathing through it all. Through your nose, breathe in through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. We are breathing. Whose moderator is on Jay? Milster. Good morning. Welcome to the live. I am breathing this morning. So I'm hoping that you are on here in a very respectful manner. Welcome. We are talking about the importance of breathing. And so I hope that's what you came to do. This is a stress-free zone, and there will be no stressors in this stream. In through your nose, you guys, and out through your mouth. That is very refreshing. I feel so much better because I slept really good last night. The juicing really helps me get good night's sleep. It wasn't a whole lot of hours like I would have wanted it to be, but it was very, I never hold my tongue. I shouldn't be classified. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So we are making sure that we keep the stress-free zone that we create for ourselves. Do you hear all those things that are going on if you just came in through the live? Those are different people's playlists that I am playing all at one time. There are 4 different playlists going on at one time. Do you hear that? I believe that everything that is being said in all 4 playlists is very beneficial. There is music going. There is Four Horns Farm talking about her farm. There's Vern's Junk Closet talking about the benefits of fasting. And there's Candy Shell Corner talking about some spoken word that I can't really focus on right now, but it's beautiful. I can hear it. So, another thing too is that some of the times you might find yourself in a very chaotic situation and right in the middle of it, where like maybe 5 or 6 people are talking, you might be in a crowded situation, and you can still breathe through that. You can still breathe through that. You can be right in the middle of a situation and still stop and breathe. So it's like a perfect situation. It's perfect. With all these things going on and all these things playing, to still stop and create your own zone. You don't have to be home. You don't have to be in a spot where, you specifically design some peace and quiet. You can stop right there what you're doing in the middle of, let's just say, a busy grocery store where nobody is stopping what they're doing for you. And like that moment that you're going through the checkout and you pulled out the wrong card and the cashier is telling you that that card was declined, you can stop right there before you get out the right card and just do some breathing. And that's the same time when my 7-year-old daughter is saying, "Did you know what happened last night? We did this and we did that," and stuff you don't want people to know. You can just stop and just breathe through that. On moments when you know that somebody has said something to you and you want to say something in response. And it's so easy to say something in response, but you don't want to play that game. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Do that. Try that. On moments when those emergencies come through, those things that you don't want to hear about, those emergencies where your child has had an accident at school, fell off the swings, hit their head on something, and the school is calling you and telling you that you got to stop what you're doing because there's been an accident. You stop and you inhale and exhale and do that multiple times and see how you respond to things before you jump in that car and get on that road. Breathe through that. Breathe through that. Breathe through those situations. Breathe the right way through those situations, because that shallow breathing that we do on a normal basis will have you behaving in a way that is irrational. It'll have you responding in a way that's not conducive to what you stand for in life. So, breathing through situations will help you. Those breathing exercises that we just went over will help you respond to some nasty stuff that we are all faced with in life, it'll help you have a totally different response than not breathing at all. Because oxygen to the brain feeds the brain and it helps you make better decisions, believe it or not. And so we are breathing today. We are breathing. And even though I know the importance of breathing, these things are reminders to myself to do it. I'm going to type this in really quick. If you get a chance to, take about 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in the evening to breathe. Breathe properly. You can meditate, you can be in prayer, you can do whatever you need to do. But if you can do this, it would you will see a difference in things. So just take that time, you guys. Take about 30 minutes in the morning to just breathe. Breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. If you can hold it for about 2 to 5 seconds when you breathe in, do that for about 30 minutes in the morning when you wake up, and do it again for about 30 minutes in the evening before you go to bed. And you will see your quality, your response time to people will be much slower, and your quality of breathing will be much better. You will be walking into your zone, and you won't be so quick to respond to people. You know what I mean? If you're breathing through stuff. I just be shaking my head, I'm telling you. But they know, like, people know that I'm breathing through things. So they don't come to me with all that stuff. Because you just can't over here. You just can't. Because it's like that's what I do. Good morning, John Ton Eats. Today's topic of conversation is breathing. Today's juice is beets, carrots, and pineapples mixed together. And then I'm going to have some plain ginger. So that's what we're doing. Anna Mora, welcome to the live. And yes, please remember to give your hostess a like. That would be awesome. Please remember to hit the like button for the hostess. So that is going to do it for us this morning, you guys. I hope that you guys have enjoyed or have benefited from what we talked about this morning. And I am going to put on the sunrise is already up, but I am going to put this out there so that we can listen to the birds singing. The sun is already up, so we missed that, but I thought that this was more important. I thought that learning how to breathe through things was more important than watching the sunrise come up this AM. And if you must see the sunrise coming through, you can go back and look at yesterday's 6 hour live in the yard, in the garden. So thank you so much for supporting. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate y'all's support and have a happy Saturday. Read through that. Have a good day, y'all. Thank you, Melanie, the moderator.